Janet Jackson starts the 90s on a roll with a new, if secret, husband and 2 hit records. In March 1991, Virgin Records signs Janet to the biggest record deal ever given a woman, $32 million. Richard Branson, the flamboyant hot air balloonist and owner of Virgin, explains his decision to sign Janet by saying, "A Rembrandt rarely comes along." Her first album for Virgin is simply titled Janet.
I'm gonna take you places you've never been before, and you'll be so happy that you can.
Janet once again reveals herself through her music.
Pretty much everything you want to know is it's in the lyrics of those records. I mean, she puts it out there.
That's the way love moves.
Her music and lyrics very much tell the story of what is going on at that moment in her life.
And at this moment, Janet says she's getting more in touch with her sexuality.
Oh, baby, don't stop, don't stop. Go deeper, baby, deeper. You're so good, I'm gonna cry.
Not only is it real and that, that's how she is feeling inside, but I think it's kind of fun to push the envelope and, shock a few people while you're doing it.
It's not the shy little girl that I've known since she was 13. It's like, wow, she's grown up a little bit.
Some people have trouble letting go of that little girl image, but this is a new Janet. She says she's entered a happy new phase of sexuality.
It's about expressing my feelings. That's me. It's another side of me. And this is the way I want to present it to the world. And if they're just not ready for that yet, then I'm sorry. I think it's a beautiful thing.
Janet has worked hard to shed pounds and tone up. Everyone agrees she looks amazing. Everyone, that is, except Janet.
Some people, if you say you look great, they, in their mind, they go, yeah, no. Right? Never her. She's always like, really? Are you sure? And it's true. It's not because she's fishing for a compliment. It's because she doesn't see herself that way.
No matter how she sees herself, Janet's sculpted form and washboard abs are fast becoming her trademarks. And if anyone doubts that she's a sex symbol, Janet seals the deal with her provocative pose on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine. Those mystery hands belong to her secret husband, Rene, the man the public thinks is still just her boyfriend.
We both came up with that. You think I'd let someone else touch me and be married like that?
In 1992, John Singleton, the acclaimed young director of Boys in the Hood, convinces Janet to take the lead in his new film, Poetic Justice. She's already had a remarkable career. Now Janet returns to her show business roots in acting.
It's a passion of mine. That's really where I started before I got a recording contract.
Janet, the glam superstar, grew up in the lap of luxury in Encino. She's an unlikely candidate to play a young woman struggling in the violent world of South Central L.A.
Janet is, I can say, the only true superstar that I've ever met that has virtually no pretension at all.
Singleton thinks she's perfect for the part.
She has so much heart, she has so much soul, and that she knows that at her core, she's a black woman.
Janet's co-star and love interest in the film is the troubled rapper Tupac Shakur, who tells Janet he's not interested in living a long life.
I just thought he was fooling around, joking around. I said, oh, stop it. He goes, no, I'm serious. He goes, I don't want to grow old. He goes, I want to die young.
In a few years, that grim wish will come true when Tupac is gunned down in Las Vegas. But during filming, Tupac acts like he has a lot to live for, and his focus is on Janet.
Pac started to really dig Janet, and there was no way that they were going to be able to hook up. Okay? And that was coming from Pac being really damn, I really dig this chick, Yeah, I wish I can get with her.
Of course, Janet is a married woman, not that anybody knows. Still, she befriends Tupac, and it's a very happy set until filming is suddenly interrupted. Los Angeles erupts in violence following the trial of police officers accused in the beating of Rodney King.
We were filming in South Central Los Angeles, in and around L.A., during the L.A. riots. We were the only production that never stopped filming. Well, I think she felt a lot of pain for what was going on.
Janet's friends say she's a star with a quiet knack for doing the right thing. Kind to her fans, a generous supporter of charities like AIDS Research and the United Negro College Fund. In the wake of the LA riots, that commitment only deepens.
Michael Jackson has come out of seclusion denying charges of child molesting and accusing authorities of persecuting him and humiliating him.
When a teenage boy accuses Michael of sexual molestation in 1993, the whole Jackson family is thrown into turmoil yet again.
I have a daughter who lives in New York, and the teacher was making fun of Michael, and she calls me up crying. These things happen, and see, what they have to realize, we have children, we have feelings too.
The ugly scandal turns into a public family squabble when LaToya lashes out.
I am a victim myself, and I know what it feels like. And these kids are going to be scarred for the rest of their life, and I don't want to see any more innocent small children being affected this way. I love Michael very dearly, but I feel even more sorry for these children because they don't have a life anymore.
I wouldn't dare let anything like that go on in my home.
It's ridiculous, all the accusations she's making about her brother.
I ask all of you to wait and hear the truth before you label or condemn me. Don't treat me like a criminal, because I am innocent.
Charges against Michael will eventually be dropped as part of an out-of-court settlement. But it is a damaging episode. Janet decides to throw her support behind Michael the best way she knows how, by performing.
Oh my God, can't believe what I saw as I turned on the TV. This evening, I was disgusted by all the injustice, all the injustice.
In Scream, Michael lashes out at the world. Janet is right by his side.
When you see them together, it's just like it's like seeing any other brother and sister. You see the similarities, you see the the little inner jokes they have between them, and you see the love, more importantly.
That to me is kind of a moving moment of younger sister giving courage to older brother.
She's still the baby sister, but her career has now spanned 3 decades. Virgin Records clearly believes there is more to come. In 1996, they give Janet an $80 million record deal, making her the highest paid woman in the business. Coming up, Janet's secret marriage is in trouble.